Hi, this is Ravikumar Nadar, and in this particular video, I'm going to share with you about the three key takeaways from the book of from the author Robinsharma, "Who Will Cry When You Die?" And this is one of the smallest book I would say, which just have a very great principles. And in this particular book, the author has given us the 101 principle which we can go ahead and implement in life. Now the book is quite small, and every principle, whatever, or the 101 principle can be easily read within, one day one principle, or else, within 2 to 3 days you can just go ahead and complete this book. Now there are so many things which author has expressed in his own words, and which is really amazing. And from this particular book, I will not be able to give you all the 101 things which he actually shared in this particular book. But yes, I would like to give you the three important key takeaways. Robin Sharma, the author, he starts with in this particular book by saying that when you were born, you cry, and the whole people, around you rejoice. And you have to do something that when you die, you rejoice in peace and the whole world cry. And this is one of the amazing thought, which he shared in this book. And it has a very deep meaning as well. Our life, many of them, they take this as a granted. But at the same time, this is one of the chances which has been given by God to us. Because if you see, there are so many of them who are not able to see this wonderful today. And there are so many of them who is also going to die with an accident, or maybe due to the death today. But today we are so lucky that we got a wonderful life. Now he talks about discover your calling. What is the one thing which you want to do? What is your calling? Why you have sent to the earth by God? There is a reason behind it. So you need to discover your calling. What is the thing which you love to do? And for someone else, it would be very hard and it would be very tough. Discover your calling. Do that thing and do it at a mastery level. And because it's quite tough, people when they they go for a job, 9 to 5 job, and they do the monotonous work which someone else asks them to do. But what about the life? Why they have sent to this particular earth? What is the real purpose of that person? So discover your own purpose and start living that with that purpose. Now the very first takeaway I would like to share is nothing other than the author suggests about schedule worry breaks. People are so much worried in today's day, and it actually affects not only in their health, in their body, also it is actually impacting to their productive work environment as well. And also it is impacting in their family environment as well. So one of the best thing what author suggests in this particular book is schedule your worry breaks. For example, for a particular day, by evening, schedule your worry breaks for 15 to 30 minutes, so that on that particular time you're just going to worry about it, whatever challenges or whatever problems you're facing and whatever things which is actually worrying you, you're just going to think about that particular thing. And once that 30 minutes is completed, you don't have to think twice about that thing. You don't have to worry. You will go ahead and just go for a walk and start mingling with the entire that particular day, and just take care of your the next day. And again, what you can do is you can just make a note of things what is actually worrying you. Maybe it's family challenges, or maybe it's work related challenges. Make a note of that worry, so that it will actually help you for your next worry breaks. And it is a very profound habit. I know it is very tough to implement it, but there is a magic when you implement this thing. And I just loved this thing when author is trying to suggest. Now the second thing is, he says that if you really want to leave a legacy, plant a tree. Now, plant a tree, or maybe you can just write a book. Because this is the two things which will actually help in your life once you have left this particular earth. Like, once you are died, still, whatever the book which you have written, it will still impact someone else's life. And the second, what he was saying about the planting a tree is something like, when you plant a tree from the seed, from nurturing, and then it just grow to a big tree. There will be a time where there would be a time when you have to leave this world, but that tree will be there itself, and maybe your family members, there would be some kind of an emotion which you can see in that particular tree, because that person has planted that particular tree, and that person is no more in this world, but that tree is still there and it is giving you the fruit. And that is a wonderful thing which I got takeaways from this particular book. Now, the third takeaway is make a vow of silence. See, in today's busy world, people are so much of busy to acquire materialistic things, and some or the other way, they don't spend any time just by being in a silence. If you see, the only time they are in silence is when they sleep. And for some people, they even don't sleep, they don't get enough sleep, and rest of the time they just have to go for a work, family, this, that, and each and everything has been already been set up, and they just complete in that particular cycle. And author recommended as make a vow of a silence, every day schedule a minutes, 15 to 20 minutes, minimum 20 minutes for your silence, so that you can be silent and you're not talking to anyone. You turn off your notification, just you and your mind. That's it. Calm your mind. And when you do, just close your eyes and be in a silence environment. And when you do this, it will not only help you to boost your creativity, it will actually also will help you to calm down your anger, and also it will actually help you to bring the clarity in your life, what all things you need to do in your life, and what all things which will actually help you bringing the joy, the peace and harmony. And that is the one thing I got from that is the third takeaway which I really liked in this particular book. So I hope you found this helpful, and thank you so much for watching this video. And if you found this video helpful, please press like button and also comment below your thoughts, and also comment below which should be the next book I should read, and should give you the 3 takeaways. So thank you so much for watching this video, and also do subscribe to my channel, wherein every week I try to put out at least 2 new books, 3 takeaways, because I'm on the mission in this year that I'm going to read 100 books in a year. So thank you so much for watching. See you in the next video. Till that time, take care. Bye.